I'm Nate, and you're watching your favorite claw machines. Today we will be accepting delivery on 3 Mega Mini claw machines coming directly from the Lai Feng Amusement Equipment Company in China. Now there's 2 ways to go about ordering these. You can either order them directly from the manufacturer in China, or you can order them from an American importer that's getting them directly from the manufacturer in China. The 2 main differences are going to be cost and time that you have to wait. If you order them directly from China, they're a third of the cost, but probably take 3 times as long. It took me about 2 months to get these from the time that I ordered them to them making them to them shipping them on an actual boat in a shipping container, loading them on a truck, and getting them to me. If you go through an American importer, it's probably going to take you about a week or so, but you are going to pay probably triple the cost. In today's video, we'll be showing you how these come packaged, how to remove that packaging safely so that you're not damaging anything, and also how to attach anything that's not already attached from the factory. These pieces of plywood are fastened together with these really long staples. As luck would have it, I opened up the front of the box as opposed to the back of the box, but if I were to pick, I would pick the back of the box because then as you're cutting open your bubble wrap, you don't have to worry as much about scratching anything with the scissors or knife, etc. But I would recommend using scissors just so that you can really have control as you're cutting and not be as worried about scratching anything up. Another reason why it's nice to start in the back is that the wheels are located in the rear of the machines. So if you're trying to roll these off of the pallet onto a ramp, it's a lot easier to do so that way versus the way that I did, which was just picking up this 100-pound machine and getting it rolling as I was holding it. The claw and the track itself is zip tied up so it can't move around and damage anything while it's being shipped, and all of your accessories inside are saran wrapped or bubble wrapped. Once you've removed your bubble wrap and zip ties, it's time to attach the Mega Mini sign on top, which is located in the bottom of the machine covered in bubble wrap. In that bubble wrap, you'll find your screws and nuts, the sign itself, and a large cover for the sign, the screw heads, and the wiring. For this job, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, a 9/32 socket and extension, and a socket wrench. All 3 of my Mega Minis came with 1 screw screwed into one of the holes for some reason. So if that's the case for you, you're going to have to remove that before you can put the sign on and screw in your screws. For some reason, just this one had a lot more paint on the threads from the factory. So I ended up taking the screw and just going in and out of those threads to make a little bit more room so it wasn't that hard once I was actually installing the sign. Installing the sign is actually pretty easy. The one thing you're going to want to make sure you don't do is crimp or pinch the wire. So make sure as you're installing it, it's clear and out of the way. Once your holes are lined up, line up the screws and screw in the screws. Pretty simple stuff. And of course, before you put the cover on, you'll want to plug in your wiring. There is a front and a back to this panel, so make sure that the closed off part is in the back and the opened up part is in the front, and then simply line up the 4 holes that are left with the 4 threads that are attached to the bottom of the panel. Here's a view from the inside of the prize box. This is where those threads go in, and this is where you're going to attach your nuts. You'll definitely want some type of extension for this part as it's really tight spaces with that little lip up there and being right up against the wall on the left side. In the front, there's actually also the light that goes across to light up the prize box. That's kind of in the way as well. So you'll really want something that's thin and small to get up there and tighten those nuts down. Behold. Well, that wraps up delivery day and unpackaging and assembly. If you have any questions, put those in the comment section below. Also, just like our other channel, we take prayer requests here. So if you have any of those, put those in the comment section below. We love praying for you guys. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, liked, shared, commented, all that good stuff, be sure to do so. Helps boost the algorithm, get this information out to more people. And it just helps the channel grow so we can continue to bring this free content to you. If you are subscribed and you've clicked that notification bell, you'll be notified of our next video, which is going to be programming these machines for success and placement. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for being my favorite, and God bless.